How we all doing? Just a picture and can barely see the left object. Apply. New game. We're playing some Outerworlds. Wondering. This is mode for enjoyment. Story more than combat. I'll play on show bar subtitles. If this will not be shown on confirm. So this is like kind of like the people that originally made Fallout Obsidian. So what the fuck? So I thought this would be interesting.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Hi, buddy. That intro was kind of cool. Live chat. Strength. Good. I'll put. Hold on. Intelligence, good. All around good.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
And dialogue.
Talk your way out of a landing ticket.
I kind of want to do dialogue. This is more like how this is how the original cashier, factory worker, farmer, food tester, janitor, medical. I don't like any of these. Like, if I was anything, factory worker, plus 1 dodge. That's it. Or construction, electrical wires.
I'd say your aptitude is being incredibly lucky.
I want to say none. Mail.
I can't get it up.
Seeing if there's any faces I'll just go with face 15.
Fall back!
Seeing what hairstyles they get. I like that one.
Greg!
I like that one. Okay, young as possible.
Yada.
Call him Johnny.
Hey, Yada.
Next one.
Yeah. Yada. Yada. Bitch.
So I'm I'm only good at yeah, let's start him. Go grab him, boy.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Skip jump.
Shit just went down.
Shit.
So far, I like this game. It's very good. Everything's good.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Alp have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Is something wrong? Oh, yes. Well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see yet. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
I'm gay. I'm lesbian. I'm actually pansexual. I'm transgender. I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher.
What did you just say?
I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher.
Don't say that, please. Right now.
Gomenozai. English, no, not speak very well.
Smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist.
I'm
one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing.
Why not Asia? You speak more
I've
Japanese.
also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh.
Oh boy, you gay!
I'm surprised I would know how to do that, but okay.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Oh. Crouch. I can't slide. What the hell?
What the hobble shit?
That ain't good.
Oh, what the heck?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Come here.
Senpai.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hole had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo. Not counting the bullet in my side.
Yeah, I don't trust you with a gun.
For patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Where am I?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Oh shit. So this is my inventory? Armory management. So this is where I can sell stuff. This is where I can keep food. Okay. I can't lockpick this? Okay. So I got an up close personal. Where did the other body go?
Kawaii.
I'm running around with the fucking weirdos armor on. This feels like a New Vegas vibe, to be dead ass. So yeah, I wanted to put this series on YouTube, not on...
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates.
Really? How is he?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
What the
you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
I need to get out of here, so I'll beat feet and leave.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Hello, please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Could I hit the back on it?
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex.
He's dead. All right, mother. Well,
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Edie.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Alright. I'll doubt I will find the parts like that in sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker's element falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright. Skills improvement. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improves the specialized skills and that group to maximum of 50, or after 50 you can add points to directly specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but specializing unlocks bonus occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor consumptions, consumables, and status effects can be temporarily raised and lowered your skills. This helps or hurts the skill checks and the skill passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skills unlocked. Working diligently improves yourself and you can achieve middle management. Okay. Level up. Congratulations, you have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, and as well gives you access to new perks every other level. Keeping leveling your upper management material in no time. You'll be upper management material in no time. So if I put in melee, that's not bad. Kinda want to put this in. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'll read that again if that comes up again. But kinda want to put in lock picking. How many points do I have? Oh, skill points 8. Defense. Tech. Put 2 in those. Leadership. And I'll put them in. Oh, okay. So these are boosted up by the 5 points because of the mining gear while I'm wearing. Plus, I'm able to get perk. So I'm going to go. Being a screwed negotiator may cost you some more friends, but you make it up for in bits. Pack meal, feel bits more. You may have will have base armor ratings, which adds to after you unsatisfying adjustments. The workbench slice adjustments tool is high maintenance. You take care better of your weapons and armor than more than most people. You are not slow, but you are fast. Years of time you have left a permanent pep in your step. Sometimes you're the only person you can trust. The tactical time duration lasts longer. Holy brightness. I just look over and it's like, oh. Oh. System. There we go. I was like, ow! Oh, is more points available? I'm putting in everything. Dialogue, defense, ranged, melee, and I'm going to put it in another ranged, dialogue, and sneak. Okay, this is where I get botched. That's not good. So, find a power regulator. The unreliable power regulator has been damaged beyond repair. You must replace it as suggested. You seek help in the nearby settlement of Egro. Talk to whoever runs the town. Okay. Oh, these are just notes. I'll just go with that. I don't get any more rifle ammo. Canned cooked. So...
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Sort of. Item repairs. Keeping your commander gear in tip-top shape is expected, and sometimes your carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Parts, you can get them for breaking down unwanted items. Players with engineering skills can repair weapons without a workbench. Repairing an item returns it to 100% durability with a full effectiveness. Ready for course of prevention of maximum damage. Keep your office equipment in tip-top shape. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I don't get any. So... No! Not what I wanted!
Gotta get up.
Why can I not put this on? Okay, that's stupid. It's like trying to figure out why can I not have that. Okay. I'm just exploring. So I need to have hit square.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Ooh. I was just curious what they had.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Bolt. I don't know. So let's go exploring. It's over this way. Breakdown for parts. Why can't I have you? Because I have it in my hand? I got a sniper rifle. It's good. Ew. What are you? Can't get you. Okay. So these are all grave sites.
Whoa, hey. Where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
I couldn't be a marauder. Not my problem.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Honfer. I'm the captain of the... Sure. Do they chat with strangers?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time. The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
I'm
Every now and
worried.
again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Accustomed to.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Hello.
You obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
What
Renting
the fuck?
means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay.
Yeah?
I should go.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Huh? What? I wasn't looking up.
Alright. Some weird shit, brother. Named Trevor caused experienced insulation accident. Successfully terminated in Grace at S13. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Bit deducted 5 bits off from graveyard fee because I'm kindly. From Space's Choice Human Resources to Space Choice Edge Cemetery is property of the Space Choice Company. The Space Choice Company family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. That's kind of fucked up. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Space Choice at any affordable rate. Considerable special convertible special plots, custom engraved headstones. This association has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now. We'll throw a copy of our newsletter publications shovels. Exit. Okay, so I can't go in there. Alright, time to go in here. Down a company with a pop back up at the end of the combat will not. So we got some weird ass things going around here. how's everyone's Friday morning going? My Friday night's going good. Got a new weighted mouse. So that's good. So what does this place got? Any Rascallions? Alright. I got a sniper rifle, shotgun, and a sword. I don't know. So can't go in that place.
You're still fucking awake?
Today, yes.
Wait.
Merciful law. Is that a Marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene.
What did you try to win?
Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Yeah, right.
Relax, I'm clean. I'll just go.
Everyone says until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague.
Hold on, wait.
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
The slots part of it is... It's like...
I was thinking
For what?
One there.
In the unfortunate event of a fatality, it's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
I thought they weren't allowed to have pachinkos in there.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to check that place out.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
I mean, tomorrow I'm going out just to walk around off base and
gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Did you guys go to the mall today?
Yeah.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I kind of like the style that the Japanese have. It's a really relaxed style.
The tight fucking things?
God, no.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Anime ones, fucking rock ones, metal ones. It's so hard to find.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral.
I've seen the
My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I respect him as an artist, but he's not my cup of tea.
Much obliged.
Alright. Found one.
He's playing a new game.
Oh. The hell? Conrad Risk shot himself. This is a bad company. Going to have to call it for what it is It is destruction of space choice property. Engarge was choice property. Engued was it?
I don't even know.
Fuck, I don't know what that is.
Outerworlds.
And something has to pay for his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I'm thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Here, bro. Helen's passed down to his family or something. You're proceeding his body right. Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, and use the bits to pay for his body price. And nobody's the wiser. What do you do? What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special sign next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrow. Phyllis G. What the fuck? This shit's fucked up. Hey. Who? The fuck are ya? You are broke.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Oh no. Some weird shit. Can I climb? No, I cannot. Just seeing what they got around. Weapon parts. This is it is a spike with and I don't even know why I was listening. I'll break it down. I'll keep it if I need it. Cause never know what you'll need something for, like a tool or something. I'll just keep it just in case. If I need it for anything. So. So you're just...
Work fortifies the spirit.
Work fortifies the spirit.
So used to that button turns on the stupid light. Not the stupid light, but you know what I'm talking about. The Pip-Boy light.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. What would you like to discuss? I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Miserable?
Yes. And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you.
Sure.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Sure.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright. I don't know, I like going around places and finding what I have to do.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
I need it. God damn it. Is there a way I can, like, jump higher? Tis not.
Okay.
The case. I don't know, they have some beautiful artwork. Oh, right here. So far, I'm liking the game very much.
sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotes to make.
This feels like a more of the dystopia than a freaking city. Alright, I'm just looking around. Okay, so far I can't go in like almost all the houses.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Weird. Okay. Wanted.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
No, I...
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Yeah, right.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
You messed up.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound like strange when you're sick.
No.
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
What are you playing? Hey, what are you playing?
You're right. I'm plagued. I'm afflicted. I know it's hard to believe, what with the fine and dashing figure I got. But it's all true. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading.
Relax.
Oh, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Sorry, I had to get a drink.
Just keep your head down. Marauders.
What'd you buy?
Fucking mud all over the arc.
Cheap mods, like actually tasty.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got the gravesite tools right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see your payment.
Ah, these fuck. You got a better juice though.
Alright, I gotta go get you your health juice.
Here, try that one.
What kind is it?
It's fucking lemon meringue. Got it tin from the bottom.
Where's the button?
Bottom.
The button's on the
Excuse me.
Yeah, you gotta push the button.
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice
It's gonna be
Actuary.
heavy.
I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
Yeah.
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's
This is for competition.
He's got a lot of cobwebs up his
Where'd
attic.
you get it? Patron? Where'd you go?
What do you need
I
it
probably
for?
shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
80-something fucking thousand yen.
Alright,
That's what's
here's a
hard.
summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat
What one
them all.
was it again?
Can't reach out to
can't
Corcoran
remember.
without crossing a river.
I know I've seen something
So I'm
that was
reaching
pretty
out to
high. I just don't remember
It
what
was like 880,000 yen.
what it looked like?
It was like, it had the fucking symbol that is in a lot of
I'm paid
zombie
better than
games.
Abernathy.
Oh, no, it's like-
Whatever he's
Oh,
giving
the
you, I'll
biohazard
do
sign?
one better.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that motherfucker.
That's all I can ask of you.
It was sick, but I don't know about $800 sick.
Who the fuck are you
I'll
people?
let you spin on yours.
230 or some shit.
Oh, this is the
Side quest.
It's fucking lemon meringue.
I got fucking lava.
No. When I hit that did not taste.
Let's go after the medicine right now. Wow.
Blue raspberry, some shit.
No, it's fucking pineapple, coconut, and
Holy brightness!
I can't remember what the fuck. Hang on.
Seriously?
Hey, Spragg.
I'll tell you this right now. It did not taste. Those are rechargeable batteries.
Alright, I gotta get back to streaming.
Don't do that. Those batteries can get really expensive really quick.
Yeah, I don't even know how much they were. I just fucking bought them.
They can get very expensive.
I know.
I live my life as don't look, just swipe. Look, credit card, magical thing. Don't spend a dime out of my checking account. I swear, I get on Netflix, my show's gone. What show?
How are you not dead? Oh, hi. Oh. There's a lot of you fuckers.
Nani? Some sort of Martian raider bullshit.
God damn it. I should not go that far up. Why does it not, like, load for my last load point? That's annoying. This has a lot different combat than... Fallout does, because normally you can put down the enemies in a half decent pace.
Oh.
Damn.
Wo gibt es ein gutes... Ja. Wo gibt es ein Restaurant?
I'm out of...
Wir müssen sie Bilder noch closen.
Oh, hi, how's it going? Fuck you.
Hoorah.
I love how they don't drop a lot here. So I got no sniper. Me. So, kind of running with no ammo. Full tick damage. Stun baton. I don't know if anyone heard me from down below. Okay, I need a couple more of those round things. Wherever they are, so I can remember that. Evicted. Oh. Just freaking steamroll them. Ah, too many of them? Just back up. I'll just keep those for right now. Aunt Cleo's better than natural. That's weird. But okay. I don't know, they're kind of smart. Jesus. Kill these people for what? I don't see any beast in that. I don't know. That okay. I'm just making sure I got all the spots. Supposedly there's 2 assholes. Alright. Freaking cleaver and... Vending machine. Vending machines offer various items for purchase, mostly from one company. Hack of skill of 20 or higher, you're allowed to sell items to a vending machine. Music box. Heavy ammo. Weapon part. Okay. Oh, I can go back to that house and unlock it. Broken. Alright. Dialogue. Stealth. Tech. Leadership. Put 2 points in that. 2 points in that. Alright. No, you stupid thing, open. I don't know how to get over there. I don't even know how to get into it. It's on the side. No. Oh. Let me go unlock the other house. Then I'll come back for this one. I don't know, I'm having fun with this game. So far. There's a lot of side quests that I like about it because I thought I applied my skill points. Stealth, tech, and dialogue. Teching is low. I'll put another one in stealth. I thought I hit apply. I could have been wrong. So I wanted to come up here. I don't know, I just woke up from a nap. Not for me, but my character did. That thing creeps me the hell out. Evicted. I need to... So far I like this game. This game is fun. And it seems like it's well put out game, so I'm enjoying that. I don't know, do you guys want me to keep going? I don't know, what are you going to offer me, lady?
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it.
What? No! I thought I was just talking to her to see what she was up to. Not giving it to her! I was like, oh, here you go. Not, oh shit, here you go. Whoopsies! Oh yeah, it is 8:40 in the morning. Oh shit. There we go. Oh Jesus, I'm like trying to see something. Oh shit. Let's go.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Ow.
Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something? Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Alright, hold on. Gotta do something. I hate this stupid creepy. Yes. The hell? I never used Bang that much. I don't remember my password. Fuck that. I'll just go over to my other account. There we go. Scratch all this bits. Alright, let's continue. Sorry, but
I've got some time. I can't say I'm pleased, but what's done is done.
I'll go see this. I gotta get the main quest done. Graphics? Sure. I'm looking for something. Oh no, I'm looking everywhere. Hard. And I think my thing is in there. So is there another door? Yeah, there is. Well, kind of going on my own. Because I need parts. I don't really care. So this bitch needs to shut down. How? I know where it is. Failure. Transformer shuts off protocol is non-operable. How do you shut this down? I have to go find another panel that tells that thing to let it happen. I know where it is.
It's alright. I got a lot to do.
I think I saw a terminal over this way. That I can access to turn it off. Thing. More notes.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
What the?
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Not that.
Excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives. What's on your mind? Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
So that doesn't give me... I gotta find a terminal that shuts down power. So... So far I got most of the quests.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it took so long to fix. The answers...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me.
Yeah.
Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Yeah,
There's
right.
a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I was...
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. Sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions! You have gained a companion. They are a characters that can join you in your adventures and help you in various ways. Companions provide combat support. They provide enchant your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You unlock special companion combat abilities with inspired skills. Learn more about companions and
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Won't work. Hey, mister.
Huh?
I found a place. It's a fucking thrift shop that has everything. Literally everything.
Where did you go?
Where'd I go?
No.
Sorry, I can't. You got a minute?
Oh, what the
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
If it speaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folks. I knew some of them, although they
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, let's go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it. What would you like to discuss?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. What would you like to discuss?
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, and it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
So, there we go. This will be the last mission. I haven't done a 2-hour stream in a long time. I love doing these long streams in a game I like. Supposedly, Fallout's getting a TV series. What I think? It's going to be an experience. I'll watch the hell out of it. Oh, this boy's a fat minute away. Alright. What?
So is that girl gonna give me a bump in, or?
Dude. We won't, we'll get there. $2.15. No, that's a stun baton. Sort of. Not a weapons guy, more of a crap.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, I can't equip. I wanted to equip them with tools and shit. But no, I cannot. So let's go back on it.
Here we go. Got him off.
Oh no, I'll come visit, take a look at that later. Just clearing out this area. Cause oh, there's another pick, I'll break down the other one. So I can pick out, I'm more of a range person. Dialogue, smack two of them, stealth, smack two, put 30 points in that. It's kind of like one of my lowest, and tech is my lowest. Messages. I'll read them better, but I'm just trying to like make sure I'm not having enemies creep on me. So give me a second. I'll go back to read those messages, but I was just making sure no weirdos are coming up and smack me. I hear somebody. And pack meal. I don't have anything to eat at them. I don't see any wrapped pumpkins over there, but oh, those are landmines. You can't pick up the landmines. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I don't know, we gotta get focused on our main part. We'll continuing focusing on there. Any uglies in this town? No. I haven't been running on the streets, but I gotta. Atomic Labs.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Well,
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Going there tomorrow. Takes 36 minutes, 2 appointment.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent.
uh-oh.
Can't imagine where she's gone.
Search for Zoe.
She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
I should ask her more questions about Zoe, but Kinda need to focus on the main quest at hand.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
No.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Alright, fine.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright, yep. Trying to fast travel. I don't want to be like spend my ass walking all the way back over there. Where's the cannery?
Something you need?
Oh. We're going to... I want to divert power over to her. I'll find out how to. Nope. This is just a bathroom. Nope. You're still. Well, I need to figure out how to redirect the power. And I'll do that easy. Or I'll figure out. Shouldn't be that hard.
What's on your mind?
Is there any terminal? Alright. We're going up.
My offer remains standing should you reconsider. Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family.
No, it's...
We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. Go ahead.
Gonna save a new game. There we go.
Put that on. You're making me nervous.
You just killed him. A favor? You just made me an accomplice to murdering my boss. I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised. Where are we headed?
I don't know. I'll load my save up. Like I popped them in the head. I don't really care. Oh, well, they're gonna be pissed at me.
Look out!
I don't like when people take power away from innocent people, and it annoys me. Let me just load it up from that save. I bopped him in the head for one reason, because he was just like... There must be a way in the town to do it. I was going to keep him bop, but I'm like... There's not really anything... I don't know how to redirect power.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Well, I need it.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay.
Well, I need to find a way to redirect the power.
My course. I can't find many kinds around here. If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Toilet.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street instead.
Ow. I hate sometimes they have fall damage. It's like...
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Oh.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
Well, I gotta find out how to redirect the power.
Oh, I cut my own hair.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
We'll figure that out tomorrow.
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice.
Oh, that's gross.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
That's gross.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell. I don't want any trouble.
Well, I gotta find out how to redirect power. So far, I am not.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Oh, really? Suppose that you divide the power to plant output to the departing aggregates of power. I don't know how to do it. Probably we'll find out after this. Oh. Probably end the stream in a couple minutes. Where the hell am I going? Oh. Alright, we'll go over there.
I used to skip rocks in the river until Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I was just jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Should I keep some of that armor I had? Yeah.
Let's end this quick. Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the Kangaroo computers. The contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore? There was a kind of a thing, the vending machine, when I was 12. Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Oh, sure. Sure thing.
Sorry, I was
Here they come!
from where? There's no grenades. That's why I don't like. It's like, oh, I got grenades. Let me use them. Yeet. That is the creepiest moon ever.
What? The head. The head.
the hell happened here?
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Just making sure.
So, you got that?
I'll read those later. I'm just making sure I...
Nice.
Frank?
Is there unlock for...
Yeah. That's cool.
Lock door.
Yeah.
Exit.
No. I know a few words.
Make sure I clear out this whole floor.
Pretty hard. It's like...
Let's keep going.
Unexpected. Look out!
Oh, fine.
You're not real. You're not real.
You good? Whatever voice said it was?
No, just leave me alone.
I'm here to help.
Not real. You're not real.
Where are you?
Go away, Phantom.
I just...
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
I got 4 days off.
You can talk?
Friday.
The Phantom's never talked before.
That's Friday.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Definitely. How long have you been?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
No. Yeah, it's theirs.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Well, it's in our room. It's just.
Right. There was before.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Yeah, there's some.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
What do you think of the number?
Alright.
Oh.
So, no powers. So we have a crazy old kook.
Mind Steve, you're liable to get scalded. Get ready. Area.
I don't know, there must be a way to turn off the steam or something. Probably figure that out.
Oh, here they come!
was on the newspaper. It was on the newspaper.
I'm hurting a little bit, but
yeah, I definitely don't remember that.
Where the power's gone? No idea.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, there's a lot more big buildings than I thought there would be. Now it's malls are fucking huge. It's like, yeah. It's like the biggest mall is like 6 floors, I think. 6 floors. Not really. Try not to. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Isn't it going back down? Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
Oh.
Tsunami? I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's not really hard work. We keep dumb stuff. Yeah.
Oh shit. 3 hours?
Yeah.
That's a long. That's an ups.
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Oh, before. Definitely.
Well, there's no like thing telling her how to rotate the power towards them, so I gotta figure it out. My gun's on the Not all of them, but most of them. So...
I'm going there in September. 6 months.
Okay, that's running. Let me look around, seeing if I missed anything.
Probably tastes better. Tastes better here. Yeah. No, it's not. And their servings are all way smaller. It's like their large is probably like our small cup.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope, I don't want to go there.
There's so many little areas. A lot of people don't.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yes.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. We've lost a great town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy, Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see. Okay, this is...
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I just felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. Let's see See if Pierre will take a picture of it and send me it.
Let me sleep on it. I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger, so I'll see you guys in the morning.